Alright, I'm gonna keep it absolutely real with you guys. I didn't realize how long it's been since the last time I reviewed Ninjago minifigures. It's been a bit too long, to be perfectly honest with you, but I am back for it and I can't wait, because today we have got some suits that I'm very much interested in. And we are very much leaning into the non-canon side of minifigures for this episode. But the thing is that they technically are canon depending how you look at it, but they haven't actually appeared in the show. And this is, of course, the Airjitzu suits that we got between 2015 and 2016, because two of them we didn't get straight away. And for this episode, we're going to be taking a look at one of the more iconic suits when it comes to Wu, because this is the version of him that appeared in a lot of media, to put it simply. But yeah, we are talking about the Airjitzu suits today, and I can't wait. So let's get into them. Now, when it comes to the Airjitzu suits, I'm going to put them into two different groups. I'm going to put it into the original releases in 2015 and the newer releases that were from 2016. In 2015, we got the original 4 Ninja in this variant, and I have to be honest, I love these. This is the combination of the more elemental style that we got from the NRG suits, along with the more black nature that we got from the Deep Stone suits as well. And I have to say, it is such a good combination. The torso prints are absolutely fantastic. Taking on such an elemental feel and having their own elemental symbol on them, each one stands out while also looking unified at the same time. On the front and the back, it is absolutely fantastic, to put it simply, because the back not only has its own symbol, but instead of the elemental symbol, it's got the dragon symbol on the back. So it's just absolutely plastered in amazing details. Each ninja has their own unique colour as well to go with it, and for the newest one of the bunch, this is the first instance that we see Cole using the orange look. Now, of course, orange does become a bit of the standard when it comes to Cole in later suits, because it appears in practically every single one after the event of the Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu. But the thing is that this is the very first instance, and we don't actually see it again until that point. So it's interesting to see how early it happens. But I have to say, the orange does look absolutely fantastic on this minifigure, and I really do think it complements him, and I'm so glad that it made its way into the future. But not to leave the other ninja out, the blue is amazing on Jay, the red's amazing on Kai, and the white is amazing on Zane. But the thing is that they're not relatively new when it comes to their colours. So I have to mention Cole in particular. Where I do seem to struggle a little bit is when it comes to their leg printing, because it does leave a little bit to be desired while still looking fantastic at the same time. I just wish the print went a little further down and was a bit more prevalent, because in certain ones, mainly Kai's in my opinion, it does kind of fade into the background, and it does leave me kind of wanting more. But honestly, they are still fantastic, to put it simply. As for the cowl, they do just have the standard plain ninja hoods, and there's nothing exactly wrong with them, it's just they're not really worth noting in my opinion, because they're just standard, there's nothing special about them whatsoever. But where it really does look good is their head prints. They are absolutely amazing. Each one is just absolutely fantastic. In the same way that the NRG heads did, they are just the standard ninja face prints, but incorporating more of that elemental design. And while I do probably prefer the NRG ones overall, these are still absolutely amazing ones to have. Although I will say the one I like in particular is definitely Zane's Airjitzu head print, because if you're anything like me and you were watching Ninjago stop motion back in the 2010s, you would remember this from Detenaglia Studios stop motion series. And I'm going to be honest, I really do miss that series, to put it lightly. But this head print is just a nice pleasant reminder of said amazing series. But honestly, on an overall, these minifigures are just fantastic looking, and I don't really know what else to say about them outside of that. But let's move on to the second group of ninja minifigures. This, of course, being the Nia and Lloyd Airjitzu minifigures. But the thing is that these did not come out in the Possession wave. They actually came out during the Day of the Departed. They released in the Yang set. I don't remember the name of the set specifically. Put it on screen now, please, Editor Weavy. But they came out in this set, and I'm very glad they went back and actually did them. And I have to say, they look fantastic. Lloyd's print does completely follow the same principles as the other 4, and I have to say, he looks fantastic, and he amplifies all the good things about it, while also really showing off the bad thing. Because like I said, the torso is absolutely fantastic. The elemental symbol and the dragon print on the back are fantastic. But my problem about the lack of leg printing, or just wanting more of it, really is shown in this one. Because Lloyd's printing kind of blends in, to the point where from afar, it just looks like he hasn't got leg printing. But everything about this minifigure is just fantastic. I love the head print, I do love how angry it looks. I wish we did get the Lloyd print, like a standard head print with this angry expression, because it looks amazing. But honestly, I'll take what I can get. And like I said, it is just the plain ninja hood, but I'm happy with it overall, and I'm so glad LEGO gave this to us. As for Nia, she obviously comes in with a much more of a departure like she did with the Deepstone suits, because she is following the same colour principles that she got for this outfit, and I have to say it really does complement this suit. She, like the Deepstone suits, do follow the colour printing that she has, which is the azure blue and the dark red, and I have to say it looks fantastic, especially with the elemental printing. Because this was a first attempt at an elemental print, and while I don't think it was the best one that she got, this is still absolutely fantastic. The elemental symbol on the front is really nice. Unfortunately, she didn't get the dragon on the back, just more of a water print, but still, it looks amazing, and it fixes the leg problem that I had with Lloyd and Kai, being that the water element is really pronounced on the leg print, but I do wish I had a little more for it. This is also one of 2 instances where we did just get the plain dark red ninja hood, and I'm glad we did get it, so we do have a version of it. Like I said, it comes out a second time with the Skybound Skylar, but I'm glad that we got it on a Nia, and it does look great, and the head print as well is amazing. I love how good the water print is, and it looks like it's just the Nia side of the Samurai X head, which is a shame because it shows that they're acknowledging that head print and they never gave it to us again. But overall, it is still an amazing minifigure. But the last one for today is of course going to be the Possession Wu, and I have to say, I love this minifigure. It is a fairly large departure when it comes to Wu in terms of the minifigures he's had until now. This one's got gloves, it's got a really nice dragon print, it's got the canonical gold hat, and I have to say, it does just look fantastic. And like I said, this is fairly iconic of a suit for Wu. It turned up in LEGO Dimensions, it was the Wu Crew suit, it appeared in so much different media, and it shows how good of a print it actually is, and I'm glad that we did get it. But like I said, he's fairly standard apart from the torso and the legs, and the torso has this really nice dragon print, and on the back has the nice continuing of it with the shurikens, and the legs are just a very nice finish, almost taking elements from the kimono suits, and I do just love the finish that it has. The white, the grey and the gold really do complement each other here, and I really do wish we got more suits like this, because this really is a one of a kind. But honestly, I'm kind of glad that it is, because it makes the suit stand out so much more. But honestly, on an overall, this is probably one of my favourite Wu suits that we've ever gotten, and honestly, it's one of the main reasons why I've considered doing a tier list for individual characters minifigures. So let me know if you do want that, because I would love to show how much I love this Wu in comparison to others. But just like that, that is the video, and that is my look at the Airjitzu suits, and I hope that you enjoyed it. But as for the recommendation, side note, it feels like it's been so long since I've said that. That was really fun to do. Anyway, if you are not collecting every single ninja suit that exists, honestly, this is kind of down to you. Obviously, if you're looking for every single ninja suit that we've gotten, of course get it, and you won't be disappointed, because as far as I'm aware, none of these minifigures are actually that expensive. Yeah, this is editing Weavy. I filmed this video a few days ago, and turns out I was blindly wrong about the price of these minifigures. I was looking over some bits and pieces while editing, and I just realized that I thought Airjitzu, Lloyd, and Nia were fairly cheap. Turns out they're not. I was going to refilm this entire section of the video, but I honestly found it funnier to leave in me just blindly thinking these minifigures were like £10. But yeah, turns out they're like 50 put together for just the 2 of them. So that's kind of rearranging my recommendation, because if you're just looking for Elemental Ninja, I don't know if these are worth that price. But that's up to you guys. They're still great, but I would just use a lot of discretion if you're gonna buy them. But just like that, you can go back to me rambling about thinking these minifigures were cheap. So yeah, bye! But if you are just looking for a nice round of ninja suits that you can display, I don't know if these are the ones for you. I'd say the only instance where I'd say definitely do it is if you're looking for a unified look of Elemental Ninja, because this is a completed set that looks absolutely amazing. But if you are just looking for a set of ninja that look fantastic together, honestly, I wouldn't recommend it if you want a standard looking ninja suit. Or more specifically, if you're looking for a Canon set of ninja suits. Honestly, I would take that recommendation to what the next video of minifigures will be, which is going to be the Skybound ones. But just like that, thank you guys for watching. And I hope you do enjoy this video. And let me know if you do have these suits for yourself and what you think of them. But that's about it, guys. Take care. Okay, bye!